Welcome to After the Show, Inside Jokes After the Show. Because you know what this is? It's like we air inside jokes, we record it, and then after we do this. Guests John Paul, Keith Pedro, and Dean Young from talkhole.co.
Yeah. I can't afford the ammo.
So we're going to do some fun tweets, and comics are always creating content. That's an integral part of what they do. You have to write every day. That's what Kevin Hart told me when I interviewed him. You got to write every day. And so a lot of comics do it via social media. You could catch them on Twitter. What's your Twitter handle, Jean-Paul?
Everything for me is Jean-Paul Comedy.
Okay, very easy.
Yeah.
I like to change it to confuse people, but that's very good marketing strategy. Read us one of your tweets.
What do we got here?
It's great to exchange, and we encourage everybody to kind of add these folks onto your own Twitter and social media and have some fun with comics. They like to have fun with you. It's a great way to spend your day instead of working or with family or anything like that.
This is awkward. Most of these tweets are about your mom, but this is really awkward. One of my favorites over the last couple days was, I don't support white supremacist businesses, but if I did, Ku Klux Klan laundromat would get my vote. Separating whites and colors since 1948.
Do you give him props on that?
I would give him props. I would actually go, and if that was a laundry commercial, I would for sure buy.
That's what I'm saying. Why wouldn't you
feel inspired?
Yeah. Why the fuck not?
I'd wash all my sheets there. Because, okay, too soon.
We said earlier on the break.
1948, man. Way too soon, bro.
You could say anything and then just say too soon afterwards, so people know that you were aware that maybe you shouldn't have said that.
You lost
Get
those
on a
dirty
jail free card, yeah.
Yes.
No, black men like yourself watching those sheets, you might be hanging around too long.
Wow.
How do you feel
Because the dryer's never on time.
Hold on. How do you feel about, hashtag Black Lives Matter and then people spinning jokes off on hashtag Chorizo Matters? That's what I said to Seth Rogen about.
I do it all the time, though. One of my tweets...
But you can, but can other people who aren't black do that?
It depends on how many black friends you have and whether you want to get punched in the face. Right? So, I always say it depends on what proximity you are to.
It all depends on the person's situation.
I can't because I'm a hayseed. I can't get away with that.
No, you can't even.
I'm about as
white
white
male.
as it gets, yeah.
And to me, comedy is all about context and intention.
Yes.
And if your intention isn't to be malicious, then I don't really care.
I think that's a good point, because I think we're in this pattern right now in comedy where we stopped trusting audiences to be smart and just to give things a chance for themselves. Like, we're safeguarding them before we even put the material.
Well, I think that also stems from all the bullshit parenting rules that have been going on over the last little while. And you can't say this to Timmy because his feelings are gonna get hurt.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
So what we got to do is stop bullshitting and treating people like people and realize that, hey, life is fucking tough,
Mason
man.
got an A+ in talking about his feelings.
He got a trophy for it.
Yeah.
You got a trophy for it.
Can I tell you my tweet that my favorite tweet that no one liked on
Of
Twitter?
yours?
Yeah. People call me the masturbating cowboy because I always stick to my guns. I thought the best thing I maybe
Oh,
ever
that's
wrote.
when I blocked you from Twitter.
Yeah, that's when you got rid of
Wow,
me.
this is really awkward.
Yeah, you could get these apps.
Usually it's just
Awkward.
radio stations that I try to get jobs from that block me on there.
That's beautiful. Keith Pedro.
I think the last thing I tweeted was, it's so hot outside, I saw a crackhead suck dick for sunscreen. And my hands are burning right now.
The king of one-liners, Keith Pedro. That is so good. Is that the one you want to choose from your Twitter?
I guess, yeah. That was the last one I tweeted, so.
That's funny.
Okay, and so part of it, we like to create a joke or kind of workshop a joke. Where would you go from there? What would you respond? What kind of stuff would you go with?
Off
Is that
Twitter.
putting you on the spot?
What do you mean, like, as far
John
as...
Paul, well, how he responded to your Twitter. Because what is great when you see comics go back and forth on each other, because you just feed off each other, and that's how you workshop jokes sometimes. It's just
exactly. Yeah.
speaking to other comics.
Well, that's the beauty. I think more comics need to do that. The weird part about it is we're so... sometimes it's a us versus us, when I don't think it needs to be an us versus us.
Yeah.
Because there's enough us versus the fucking audience.
Yes.
That I mean, we all understand, how crazy and bullshit it can be. Just dealing with audiences, it just kind of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wonder why they're there sometimes when they won't give you anything.
No.
It's like, what are you thinking? But you know what? You know what I got at JFL is you get laughter fatigue. Like at festivals. I just laughed so much, and then I was just exhausted. It wasn't from the drinking or lack of sleep. It was most definitely from laughing. But
There's
that's
gotta
not
be
the
a
case.
weed break. There's gotta be like after the first 4 comics. All right, guys, chill out.
That's actually funny.
There's some Domino's pizza outside and some rolled up joints.
And Doritos.
Doritos. Just hit
Do you know
these
what was
joints,
great?
go
I
back
was handing out Inside Jokes flyers, and what was warmed the cockles of my heart that so many comics said, "Great, now I needed another filter for my joint."
Yeah.
And I thought it was fantastic
Yeah,
that they
it's
could be
perfect.
used in such a positive manner.
Yeah,
That's what I'm here
that's
for.
That's the
all time.
organicness of the
Yeah.
universe.
I'm gonna start branding filters.
I honestly
Comics.
thought
That's
when
why
I
some
saw
people
those
wanna give
flyers
cards.
at Just for Laughter Inside Jokes, there's a show in LA at the Chinese theater called Inside Jokes.
No!
Right? But it's a open mic, and I did it, but it was so shit.
Yeah.
And when I saw the flyer, I was like, yo, good for these guys, man. They made it here, bro. They made it. That room made a long way.
There's
Made
an
a
open
long
mic that
way.
started in New York too, called Talk Hole.
What?
Same thing. Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I saw this Facebook page. I was like, what is this? And it's like brand new.
Because
Yeah.
Inside Jokes, I could see there's a lot of those, but Taco's kind of a little bit of ripoff, you know?
I'm gonna go down to New
Yeah,
York.
You
and
should go
bust some
smash,
heads, right?
yeah,
Talk-
smash
talk-
someone.
Whole talk.
Smash
Hey,
someone.
man.
Okay,
Slice
we're
network.
gonna end up with the funniest thing that's happened on the road for you. Strangest story. Funny, strange story. Keith,
Go with it.
go with it.
Funny strange
Nothing's happened weird
story.
with other
oh
comics?
my god.
Audience members, hecklers.
Oh, I don't know if can you tell the story about the bathroom with
Ooh, I like
Which
it.
one?
Corolla?
I love it already.
That was good.
Can you tell that story?
I feel like you had to be there though.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I'll tell that one small story, but there's been a lot of other ones. But recently, on Just for Laughs, I scared the fuck out of my agent. Like I almost killed this dude.
Who's your agent?
Do
you want to say it now?
He works at Yuck Yucks,
Okay,
but he was
Tony.
yeah, Tony. He was
Yeah.
there, and oh man,
They were in the bathroom with the Hyatt.
poor guy. I love the guy so much. It was just he was
Tell me
just
what
there
happened.
peeing, and we were just drunk at the Hyatt. And honestly thought he saw me, right? Because I creeped up and there's a bunch of guys washing their hands and he zips up and I go, freeze, motherfucker! And he goes, holy shit, no! I go, I'm sorry, Tony. I honestly thought you saw me coming, like, right?
Not after the zip up.
Yeah, I waited after the zip up.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want a guy to piss himself.
Yeah.
So I full on waited for this gesture.
Oh man.
So then I, pulled a fucking Stranger
That's a
Things
great place
and
to
just,
punk-
ow! And then
punk
scared the
someone
fuck
in
out. And then it got a huge applause break. Then Matt O'Brien came out rolling. Matt O'Brien, I didn't even know he was in the bathroom, but everybody was clapping and laughing and dying. And then all you see is Matt O'Brien rolling out of a stall, but laughing but not saying anything. You know those people who laugh like
Yeah.
this, like he's like, did you just kill Corolla? And it just died. And I'm like, sorry, Tony, man. It was just fun. But
I remember Tony Corolla. I booked him way back when I was booking rooms in the 20 years ago.
1800s?
Does he still? Yeah, that's exactly it. Does he still do stand up or he's just booking talent now?
I no idea. To tell you the truth.
Yeah.
All right,
I think
that's
I'm
fine. We're
pretty
gonna
sure
cut
he's
that
still doing shows.
Did you think of a funny one?
It's not my story, but it's
Yeah.
a story that I had heard about a older comic by the name of Roger Chandler, and he was doing a gig out in BC, and he's a bit of a gourd. Hey, you're one of those kind of small town guys. Hey, you're one of those, eh?
We're bound for a dart. There,
Yeah,
bud.
right, yeah. So
I don't know any of those people.
so
From Thunder Bay. There's
So-
none in Thunder
So
Bay.
he's on stage, and the town he was in had like a local dude who was mentally challenged or whatever. And every comedy show, he kind of comes up on stage and kind of and the whole audience is completely cool with it, right? Like they know it, right? He does it every show. So Chandler's on stage and he's going at it, and so the guy comes up on stage and. So Chandler's like, if this guy comes up one more time, because he has no clue, right? He just thinks it's a regular dude who's kind of heckling or whatever. So then Chandler grabs him by the throat.
Oh no.
Oh jeez.
And throws him into the crowd.
No.
Yes, grabs him by the throat, throws him into the crowd. He's like, "You see that guy there? Come up on the stage there!" And everyone was just horrified. But I thought it was hilarious. I thought it
That's
was
funny.
just completely
You gotta,
hilarious.
you
that
gotta
he-
tell
Did
him
you
that-
have to go up after him after that?
Oh God, no!
Oh gosh.
You can't follow.
Yeah, how do you follow
Throwing-
that?
throwing
You gotta
into-
tell that. You gotta tell that story. What happened with us in Montreal at that grocery store? Remember that? Where they got-
Oh.
Okay, all right.
Shit.
This is what I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff.
So we're doing a gig in
We
Montreal.
were the whole weekend.
And it's one of those hotels where downstairs has like the groceries and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, again, him making fun of me in the CrossFit. So I'm like, you know, I gotta go get some protein and some organic juice.
Yeah, so we go to this grocery store.
So we go to the grocery store, and you already had it, right?
So before he went shopping, I was hungover. So I'm like, let me get some like Gatorade or vitamin water while you do your shopping. So I paid. I went in there, bought a drink, then walked
and
around
then he was walking
with
around
the
with
drink.
me
Yes.
while
him.
I was shopping.
And I guess in Montreal, Trinidadian and Filipino is just, whoa, what's going on here, man? Ethnic
We're gonna get
overload.
robbed. We're gonna get robbed.
So this guy,
Comes out of nowhere.
yeah.
And he's like, so he starts hassling Keith about
Intense.
Yeah, man.
About what?
I wish I had it.
Stealing the
I
drink.
have it on my
No!
other phone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh
He
my
kept
God.
asking him
Where's
for
the
his
receipt for that drink?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Tabernacle.
Yeah.
Where's the
Still
receipt
alive
for
and well, eh? It's nice to see.
So
What a
This
mess.
was last summer too.
yeah.
This
And
wasn't
then, so
even-
then you found. So you couldn't find the receipt, but we found the cashier. No?
Yeah.
We found the
Oh,
cashier.
this is-
No, I lie. You found the receipt in the garbage. Like we had to pluck it out of the garbage, and that's
No. We went to the cashier first, and the cashier
Verified that you
verified
bought
Ramirez,
it.
yeah, that's
I
right.
can't even believe this still happens.
So
Yeah.
the dude went into the back, and then we were outside, and I was taping. I really wish I had my other phone. And we forced someone to go in the back to get the dude because we were gonna make him like aggressively
So,
apologize.
Yes.
but like a coward, this guy sends his associate. He's like, yeah, you're right, you can go. I was like, no.
No.
Where's the fucking guy
Yeah.
that had a boner?
Now
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
gonna
What?
smack
Yeah.
him.
So then he came, and he's like, I'm sorry. I'm like, no. I want to see that intensity.
In your
Yeah.
apology.
When you were accusing me, I
can't
want to
believe
see that
that.
type of apology.
I
And
can't
then this
believe
guy
that.
was like, I'm a grown ass fucking man. You can't be yelling at me at this shit. Who the fuck is you? Like grammar was out the window.
Who the fuck is you?
Yeah, and I'm like, now get it back. I want a fucking apology. Give me a fucking rotisserie chicken and run upstairs and get me some St. Hubert sauce. You fucking dick. That was pretty good. It was pretty
Yeah,
good.
it's a little different in Montreal. They kind of look at you funny if you're not speaking English.
It was
so.
crazy.
Or French, sorry.
yeah.
Thanks for watching after the show. Thanks our guest, Jean-Paul,
Thank
Keith
you for
Pedro,
having us. Thank you.
Dean Young from Talkhole, from Toronto, not the one from Brooklyn with no
Yes,
audience.
that's right.
You're
We're
the
gonna
one
get
that
rid
can.
of those guys.
And stay
Taco
tuned
Dust.
to Inside Jokes every week. Check us out on iTunes. See you soon.